So I kind of think I write erotica first of all, and the African bit is kind of secondary. So if you ask me to define African erotica, I'll probably just say it's erotica that features Africans or is set in an African location, you know, or that is Afrocentric, basically. So yeah.
Are Africans romantic?
Good question. I was just talking about that earlier. Yeah, I think Africans are very romantic. Most like everybody else. I mean, what is romance? I think sometimes we might have in our heads what we think romance is: buying flowers, giving gifts. But I don't think. I mean, that's quite limited, isn't it? In terms of how you can. It depends on the individual. It depends on the people, the couple. You know. And romance for one person isn't necessarily romance for another person. But yeah, definitely, I think Africans are romantic. Yeah.
How do you, as a writer, preserve the boundary between writing African erotica, which doesn't over-eroticize black love, and writing in a way that's appealing?
Right. I just let my muse flow, to be honest. I don't really consider that. I mean, if I'm honest, I don't really think about, is this over, erotic, or I write what I want to write. I don't make any apologies for it, it might not should work for somebody else, but it's what I want to write. And do I over eroticize? I don't think so. As I said, I don't really analyze what I've written after it's written. Readers come back and say, oh wow, I read this, I enjoyed it, or they say, oh no, I didn't like that. That's the feedback I get, and I take it on board, and maybe the next time I write I might change something, but I don't necessarily kind of focus on, okay, am I doing this right? Am I doing it right in terms of getting the story out there right? That's what the focus is. It's not about if I'm overdoing something or the other.
Can African erotica include interracial relationships? So, for example, can African erotica include a relationship between an Afrikaner and a Black African, or an Indian and a Black African?
Definitely, I'm all for, everybody. I'm all inclusive. Everybody is welcome. So definitely, whatever works in terms of the story, in terms of the muse, in terms of what what the readers want to read, what you want to write. Definitely, the world is small, and it's a big world, but it's still kind of small, because you see people, interracial relationships are kind of getting more accepted, by people, by Africans, by the rest of the world. So, why not? Of course, African erotica can include interracial relationships, because that the world is diverse and relationships are diverse, and definitely, if it works, write it. African erotica can include homosexual and transgender love. Yes, definitely. I think, as I said earlier, I think we should be inclusive in terms of what we write as writers, because, they are part of our community. And actually, one of the stories I wrote recently actually included 2 female characters. I was actually a short story I wrote for a publication called Brita Paper, and actually there's a story I have coming up which actually has gay characters in it as well.